Well, hello witchy people. We're back to look at the soap. Is it a fail? Yeah, it is a bit. And the fail came because the moulds weren't good enough. As you can see, the Pentacle actually came out quite nicely, but the actual moulds that I made weren't good enough, and I ended up cutting off bits at the bottom, so they are a bit, but not bad. Okay for home use. The only thing I have that is a real bugbear at the moment is I used a hemp base. Now, I was sent this hemp base by accident. They were supposed to send me a honey base, and they sent me out a hemp base, and I said, please, I need the honey base. And they haven't sent me out the honey base yet. They keep on saying they're sending out. You know, oh, we've told the warehouse we're going to send it out, and they haven't actually sent it out. So this is the hemp base, and this is 24 hours being made, and I don't know if you can see that. It's very mouldable. It's like it doesn't actually set. Now, whether that's because I accidentally put too much charcoal in it. There's activated charcoal to make the black colour base. So whether I put too much charcoal in, I don't know. But if I give it a good rub, I can just get it back into shape. Which is slightly worrying because you don't really want that in a soap. So what I've done is, this white was from one of those little freebie sets. So I've melted that down, and I've added a scent called Rock Chick. I've melted down the rest of the black because I did put rather a lot of the activated charcoal in, and I've put it into black and white bars, so they're black at the bottom, white at the top, or the other way around. And I'm going to get some shavings off of that and see if I can make a large bar, and I'm going to call it the Mod Rock, because I used to be a black and white mod back in the... Yes, I've been a rock chick, I've been a black and white mod, I've been a goth chick. I'm not a chick anything anymore, I'm too old for all of that. So, oh, there's just a little tiny bit of the, I don't know if you can see that, little tiny bit of the mould that I made. Anyway, so this was what the moulds were made out of. Basically it was one of these lids, which are brilliant as a crystal ball holder. I will add that because you can put crystals in the bottom or herbs in the bottom, put your crystal ball on top. You can even, if you can get a small enough little one of those, oh, where are mine? There they are. If you can get a small enough one of these without the large flame, but the tiny little bottle flame. So the floating ones that you can put in water, they've got just a tiny little bulb at the top instead of this great big bit here. You can put that in the bottom and have your crystal ball on top. It looks lovely. Anyway, that's what the moulds were made out of. Bit of a fail, but partly I think that's because of the soap. Like I said, it was a Stevenson soap base, and the others that I've used, the Stevensons, and there's only been one, I will say, has actually not been too bad. And that was the shea butter. This clear base does cool down really quickly. Whether that's got something to do with it, I don't know. But yeah, so I do have another idea. I can make some of these, just pour the pentacles and pop them out maybe, and then put them in, sort of have a soap base, put it on, and then put a bit of clear over the top. See how that goes. We shall see. I don't want to give up on this particular design, because I think it's a nice two-tone design. The reason this is out is because I've been looking at soap stamps, because I'd like to stamp my soaps, my square soaps. When I make a loaf, I want to stamp them, and I know that's something that you can do with cold press soaps or hot press soaps. I haven't got the space to do cold press soaps or hot press soaps, because I haven't got the space to have them out and drying out for 4 to 6 weeks. So, you know, I'd like to. I just haven't, you know, I haven't got the room to do that. So I saw this and I thought, I was looking at soap stamps and it said, oh, soap stamps are really hard to use on melt and pour soaps. Now, these, like I said, this one's really soft. And as this one is staying at home anyway, I'm going to see if I can just... Yeah, see, that was just a tiny little... tiny little push, and it's already in there quite nicely. So if I... Because usually you use a rubber mallet for these sort of things, and I've got no strength in my hands, but it just goes to show you how soft this soap is. There. Oops, a little bit in there. Take that bit off. So, the other reason, I should say this, when I make this other soap, the Mod Rock Chick, the reason I've used the Rock Chick scent is because there is patchouli oil in here. Now, the funny thing is, it smells so little. I think I'm going to have to get some patchouli fragrance oil rather than patchouli essential oil to use in the soaps. I think that would probably be a stronger scent. But soap scents are rather expensive. And I've got so many essential oils, I would rather use them. But then I suppose you use a lot more essential oils. But I do have some perfume oils, which are especially for soap and perfume making, which is where the Rock Chick comes from. Anyway, I have rambled on enough. It is silly time in the morning. So I'm just looking. Oh, it's not silly time in the morning anymore. It's just gone 7 AM. And this soap is even melting with the heat of my hands. And I know my hands are very dry and a bit swollen, so they are warmer than usual. But even so, I mean, look. I can melt the soap with my hands. So... yeah, I'm going to give this, I'm going to use it and see what it's like, and I'll let you know. So yes, my soaps, bit of a fail, but you know, it's a learning curve. So there you go. Until next time, witchy people, thank you very much for watching. I will be back very soon. Bye bye for now.